Hi, girls and guys, and we're here with the Hulk, and we're gonna spray paint him his flesh tone green, hopefully. So let's see if we get the color out. Adding some more color, and we got some. Pull the tip out on this. I'm pulling the needle out to actuate the paint. So let's check them out here. gotta really press down on your needle, on your, not your needle, your button here, to get the paint to come out with this Eclipse. We just turned the compressor off. We don't need that compressor noise. The tank is full, so I chose this color because it's a brilliant green, and I really think it depicts the Hulk very well, and that's why I like it. It's an emerald green. So let's take the brush off here. Take the hose off. I got a little holder over here for the brush, and we're going to take the paint, open it up, and we're going to dump the paint back in there. Then what I do is I bring it over to the bucket and spray it out with the sprayer to get most of the paint away. So let me do that now while we're on camera here, so it doesn't clog up. You guys take a break there. And just put that right there. And we'll put the cap back on, the end cap. Yeah, if your needle sticks, just undo it here, pull the needle out and push it in gently, on the Eclipse, because it will do that. So let me put the hose back on. And you got this thing over here, this washout thing. Move the Hulk over a little bit, and we're just gonna flush the brush out a little bit. Some cleaner. This is just pure Windex I use. Just to get it cleaned up, and then we'll continue painting afterwards. I hope you guys are having a good day today. It's a Friday here, and things are going well. It is raining out, so the plant's doing good. I made eggplant parmesan last night, matter of fact, with the stuff from the garden. If you guys follow me, I have a porch garden. Came out very well, very tasty. So let's put that to the side. Put the cap on it. And that's cleaned out for now. Put this over here. And we're going to follow up with a blue paint. Shake it up. And I'm going to take one of these cups. Well, you know what? We're going to take a disposable cup. Got a little ball in there to mix the paint. This is, yes, a Wicked color. I love doing Wicked colors. It's a good paint. You can get it from Spray Gunner. They're out of Florida. Got a nice texture to it. It's funny. Been doing a lot of 3D printing. And it really filled a void in my hobby work. I really like it. I don't have to wait for a model to be shipped in. I do still love models. I have a whole list of models that I do want to make that are, in a box, kit models. I just can't afford them right now. You guys got to watch more and give me the thumbs up so I can get those kits and show you how I build them. You know, I appreciate you guys watching very much. Love you guys. No problem here painting. It's very relaxing. I find it. A lot of guys say, oh, I want to see the whole thing done. Painted A to Z. Well, that's what we're doing. I know David is a big fan of that. He's one of my subscribers. He says, I like to see when you paint the whole thing. Thanks, David. I appreciate it. This is for you, my man. I'm not too sure about the color of the base. I'm still thinking about it down here. Don't forget, the Hulk is a superhero. He's not a monster. He's a superhero. Because the bad guys who hate piss him off. And he wants to crush. Hulk crush you. He's a superhero. Lou Ferrigno was the guy who did the Hulk in the TV series. He's a bodybuilder. He's an Italian. He's partially deaf, but he gets along very well. He's a real good guy. Nice guy. I never met him, but just by seeing videos on him, real nice guy. I used to watch that TV series a lot. And you know what? The first poster I ever got was the Hulk. I sent a wife for it when I was like, I don't know, 7 years old. I couldn't wait to get that poster. And you know what? It came in the mail super early in the morning before I went to school, you know, and I couldn't see it. I couldn't open it until after, until I got home from school. You know, I couldn't wait to open it and see it. The postman brought it. And it's like, so cool. When I got home, I opened it and big green guy, I put him up on my wall in my bedroom. Then I used to go to places, I used to buy posters, Posters were a big thing to have, I think they still are, I don't know. Kids like posters. I'm sure they are. So there's the blue. So I got little covers for these that I could save the paint, but that's just gonna dry up. So we'll put that to the side and let's wash up our brush real quick. This is a combination of water, a couple drops of acetone, and some Windex to clean the brushes. You just stir it vigorously. You got a clean brush. Put it to the side, let it dry. You can also wipe it on the piece of terry cloth. So when I go to, let's see, let's get a cup here, another cup. And get some black going. You don't need much paint. Excuse me, guys. Blow my nose. Sorry, guys. So, take another brush. Let that one dry. Take some black. Watch where you place your fingers. You don't want to mess up your paint. Now, again, I said before in a video, I find that they did the head small on these Hulks. I don't know why they sculpt them small, but they make everything else big. I don't know if it's in proportion. It should be slightly, I feel the head should be slightly bigger. You know, I really do. If I'm out of, sorry if I'm out of shot here. I just got done printing a toothpick dispenser. I'll show that in another video. That's kind of neat. You know, always wanted one of those, and years ago you could probably buy them in the store. I don't know if I want to see if it works. I use toothpicks all the time. I use them for painting too, not just for cleaning your teeth. So that's good. That's good. Look for the holes in the paint. When you thin your paint, if you thin your paint, don't thin it too far, because then when you apply it, it can just split. You know, it won't cover your model. It'll open up if you thin it too much. Okay, so what have we decided for the base? This looks like it's steel. This is ground. This is ground. I'm not going to make this green. Let me put this over here. And I'm going to grab another brush. Some brown. I'm going to make this brown. Because then it comes down a piece of building, which which is steel. You know, could have spray painted this, but that's okay. We're not in a rush, are we? Wondering why it's pink and pink in another color. I start off with what I had left in filament in pink, and I switched it over to white. You know, I'm not that type of guy that, oh, I'm gonna splice the filament together and do all this jazz. And I use the filament right to the end of the roll. You know, and I catch it before it stops, even though it has, you know, auto stop pause for the machine. You know, I don't trust it. You know, it might get stuck or clogged. So when it gets down to a couple rings of filament on the spool, I just pull the spool out, unload the filament, and load a new one. And you know, I keep hitting retry for it to load. And then done. And then it loads and it starts the next layer on the model. Let's get the Susan out here. Susie. And put it on here so we can turn it. We do the top surface first, and then, you know, get the sides. I'm waiting for that head to dry so I can grab it from the head and hold it to paint the bottom of the base here. This is just like a mud brown. I got this off a Marvel site. This model. It was like $14. They got a free model. I told you that before. I got the mermaid one, you know, which I put together. I had somewhat of a problem putting it together. I was missing a part, and I had to print a couple more parts to complete it. Let's grab it over. Grab it over here. I'm gonna have to look at this this Lazy Susan here, and I call it a Lazy Susan because that's really what it is. Years ago, they were popular, and they'd have little dishes around the round of the side of it, and you put olives and carrots in it, and it would spin around. So people at the table could, you know, pick and choose what they want: carrots, olives, celery off the Lazy Susan. And this is what this is. It's actually a Lazy Susan. I don't know why they call it a Lazy Susan, but that's what the marketing name of the item was. It's got writing in Japanese on the side of this model. And probably the sculptor's insignia name. It's the first time I've seen that on a model. I'm sure if anybody's Japanese out there that can read that, you could tell me what it says. I'm sure it's the guy's name that sculpted it. See right there, his name. Got some rocks in here. Once this dries, I'll maybe take some gray paint and do some of those rocks, you know. But most of it I want this brown color. I think I have a gray paint. Yeah, I have it over there. Not going to use silver. I'm going to use a gray. Silver's just too metallic. Okay, let's get some underneath here. Look at your fingers, see if they're dry. Go like this. If you see anything smudge on your fingers, do not grab the model. By its head. Let's see. Is it tacky? Still a little tacky. So we're not going to attempt it. Now, let's clean this brush. Just set it up there like that. Take another brush, and we have a gray, I think, over here somewhere. Right up there. Put your paint to the side that you're not using. Stepping on a piece of steel granite. All right, if you just cut into some of the, blend into some of the side of the paint here, the brown, that's okay. Just keep working around. So I turn the Lazy Susan here. Watch the placement of your paint. Don't tip it over. If I have my big fat head in the way, I apologize. And getting in here is a little tough. Come in from the back. I have something in store for the sides here. Different color. I gotta whip that color out soon. Get this in there. I gotta look in there, see. Okay. I got some I have to clean up over there. And this goes in here. I should clean these up. Put them to the side. Try to put your paints in, one area that you're using. Like, here's all the paints I used so far. I'm gonna go back to that. We used the blue. There's the blue. And clean up this brush. That. Let's see. I gotta find a special paint over here. I told you this was long. Painting takes a long time, and I'm not taking my time really, but we got some nice copper here. We got some nice copper and copper pipes coming out of that. Kind of looks like the brown copper pipes. It's a little bit shinier than the brown. Put this over here. Okay, we gotta do some touch up with the green. Take this brush, and we need the green. Copper put over here. That's the black. We're gonna reach into the bottle and fix up this green this toe right here. Okay, cap that off. And we need some white. I have that in there. Another thing you can do is just put your paint right on the drop cloth. Like that, because you don't need much. Take a small brush, put it on the drop cloth, and what I'm going to do is teeth. Double-handed hold, like this. Tap the brush a couple times. Do his teeth. We're gonna have to fix that, as you see. So I just we got the green here again. That's gonna fix that up there. The green. There we go. Top of his lip. There we go. His eyes, I don't know the Hulk's eyes, what color they were. Any suggestions? He's pretty much done, in my opinion. I don't know for the eyes what we're gonna do. I suppose I could go in there with the white. I can't hold the model right now. Anyway, guys, the eyes will come later. Use your imagination, but he's done. And I have a spot for him. I'm in the other room with the other superheroes. But I consider Hulk done. And I thank you for watching. Have a great day. God bless you. Please rate, subscribe, give the thumbs up. Share the video with somebody, you know, if you want to. That would help me out a lot. Bye for now.